kind of stuck in a crochet curse. Everything I've made with yellow yarn has been shit. Oh, there's me in the back. Everything I've made has been shit, so I'm trying to redeem that by making a Fluttershy inspired purse. When I say every project I made went wrong, I mean it. The only one that didn't go wrong was this pufferfish pouch. This is supposed to be a poncho. I ran out of this specific color yellow, and every other butter yellow I have, not the right shade. This shirt, so ugly, so ugly. I don't know where I fucked up, but it is so ugly. And then I started making the purse, which is what sparked me to make this video, and I used the wrong crochet hook size, so the square was huge. I did make the 2 squares that I want to use for this purse last night. I'm probably gonna have to block it because it's a little wavy, not really sure why. But this one is just a standard solid grain square with the holes in the middle, and this one is the willow square. Because it's like Fluttershy, you know, like earth, flower, flutter. Since it's Fluttershy, she has pink hair. I'm gonna put this like on the top, like for like a border. And this yarn is the same yarn as this shirt, so I will probably be frogging this shirt to get this yarn. The poncho's this same color. I have so much of like different colored light yellow yarn. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I started crocheting a square and then forgot what I was doing, recording. Right now I'm making the rest of the willow squares. I only need 4 because it's a 6 square bag, so I'm gonna make the other 3. It is now like much later and I am beat. I woke up so early today because I went yard sailing. I feel like the problem here is that I dropped myself in to YouTube and like social media as a whole, and like no one knows who I am, so I just say shit and nobody cares. So here, I'll tell you some things about me that nobody asked about. Okay, I'm 20 years old. I'm from Ontario, Canada. My name is Ashley, spelled like this. My dad thought he was being, you know, creative, and I actually couldn't spell my name till like the end of the 1st grade. There were too many letters, and I couldn't grasp the fact that there was a GH in my name. I struggle with a lot of mental issues. That's why I did this, because I got bored and I had agoraphobia and I needed something to do. I've been struggling with agoraphobia for like 1.5 years, but prior to that, I actually had to drop out of grade 11 because of it. I'm putting myself back in school to finish high school, and I just bought a laptop yesterday to do that. Fast forward to today, when I had agoraphobia, I couldn't even walk out my front door without having a panic attack. So now I'm able to do things, and I'm trying to always be outside. I'm really proud of myself. I don't really talk about it that much, because I feel like Sheila from Shameless without the freaky deaky stuff. I'm gonna finish this square now. Almost done. I got these 3 done, and this is how much I have left. I'm not sure how I'm gonna attach them. I know people do single crochets, but I don't want to single crochet in like yellow still, so I might just stitch them together. I don't know. Then get back to square making. I look like an egg. I finished these ones, which I think I already said, but these are done. This one, I don't like how it's frumpy like that, so I found a different granny square thing, and it's kind of doing the same thing, but a little less, but I'm using that. I realized why am I so close? Back up. I realized I forgot to give like a little visual of what I wanted to look like, so I just drew one because I actually didn't know until right now. It has 10 squares, which I don't know if I'm gonna have enough yarn. I need 3 more, and this is the yarn I have, so hopefully I can find a color that's at least similar, I hope. But these ones with the little suns, those are gonna be these ones, and then this folds over, so this is up there too. Then these are the regular granny squares, and then I want to put like a slight ruffle. Like the top is all gonna be pink because her body is yellow, her hair is pink, you know. So I'm gonna put ruffles on like just here, and then the straps, I want to do like a thin strap, but I want to put like flowers on it. Now I do have this yarn, and it's not the same yarn, and I know it kind of looks similar right in the light, but it's just like slightly more light. Whatever, hopefully it doesn't look that different if I use it. This is all I have left of this yarn, so I'm gonna finish the squares and I'm gonna come back and hope everything turns out perfectly okay. I finished all the squares. I have 4 these squares and 6 these squares. I didn't weave in this end yet because I didn't want to forget which side was what, but I think to put them together I'm gonna slip stitch them together as opposed to just like sewing them, because I feel like that will make it a little bit more secure. Then we move on to lining. I want to line it. No, I want to add a border to the top, no strap, just a border, and then I'm gonna line it. The only lining color I have though is white, and that technically more accurate. She does have a white shirt in Equestria Girls, but I don't know. But let's sew these together. Following this pattern, this is what it's gonna look like. I don't know why the color looks like that. I got it all sewn together. Now I'm gonna weave in the ends because I can clearly tell what is what, but I think it's cute. Now I just need to fold it and figure out how much lining I need, or trace out the lining, I guess. And then boom, we're on to the other shit. Everything is sewn up. I do need to weave in the ends, but I'll do that in a second. I did leave the top open, but I have this pillowcase. I do need to cut this thing off because it's in the way. But I'm thinking it should be enough fabric if I fold it in half. Yeah, that's way more than enough. I don't know why in my head I was thinking this can't be enough, but I'm gonna leave like this seam and use this for the bottom so I don't need to sew more than I want to. I'm gonna use this random marker to trace it. I am gonna give myself seam allowance just so, you know, everything runs smoothly. That's just the most perfect outline you've ever seen in your life. Put it out, and in my head, because I am leaving seam allowance, I'm gonna try to cut it more accurate to this one, and then because I'm gonna leave like, because it's not gonna go all the way to the top, it's probably gonna go like under it, so then I have room for the trim color stuff, you know, whatever. I'm gonna cut this out now. This is so professional. Yeah, I hope to have like an office so we don't have to keep meeting in front of my closet. I cut out the lining. I made it a lot more even than it was before, but I'm gonna sew that tomorrow because it is 11:30 at night and people are trying to sleep. So instead I'm gonna work on the border, and for the straps I decided I'm gonna do 2 straps. I'm gonna use like the thermal stitch because I don't have a hook for Tunisian crochet, but I have this pink which is from Loops and Threads. I'm not sure what yarn I used for this, but I do have a similar color from Loops and Threads, which I'm pretty sure is butter yellow, but I'm gonna just go around the border with, I guess, single crochet. The border is done. It is such a perfect perfect color. It's literally the perfect color. I'm pleased. I don't know if I'm gonna do ruffles or not. I feel like I have to, but I feel like every crochet bag has ruffles. But I'm not sure of the other borders there are. I gave up and I'm doing ruffles. It seems easiest. I'm doing 3 double crochets in this row, 3 double crochets in every stitch, and then the next row is just 1 double crochet in each stitch. I'll be back when that's done because I don't think you want to sit here and watch me do it. Final update for tonight, and then I am clocking out. So I did start the ruffles on this side. I love how this looks. This is so, I am gonna make them bigger though, by the way. And then I got to the part where I'm gonna put the straps, which is like the 3, like 1 in the middle and the 2 at the side, so there's 3. And then I made a thermal strap because it stretches less. I'm not sure how long to make it though, because right now if I stopped here, it'd only be this big, which actually I kind of like that, but I think I'm gonna make it like just a slight bit bigger. Hello, it's the next day. I think I've got the right length for the strap, so I'm gonna measure it so I know how much to do. But if it's not an even number, like if it's like what in between, I'm gonna make it an even number. 15 inches, I think. Now I'm gonna continue the ruffling and attach this when I get here. It's lined now. I don't know why I put that off for so long, but it's lined. I did want to put the, you know, the stitching on like the inside of the bag, like not like how it is now, like, you know, but I forgot to do that. But that's okay because it's cute, it's lined, and now I can put things in here and not worry. But yes, the main part of the bag is done, and now we move on to accessorizing it. I do want to put her cutie mark on the bottom side. My partner had that idea. It was a really good idea. I want to put like some keychains of flowers, and I want to make a keychain of like just a bunny head because duh, her bunny. I apologize for the poor quality. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my camera, but the next time you see the bag, it'll be done, but I'm going to show you what I've done so far. And because I'm running out of storage space, I found a little I don't know, it was a butterfly gnome. I just used the wings off of it, but you know, it'll go like this. I just made one. I made this keychain. It's specifically this picture of Fluttershy with the flowers in her hair. I freehanded the flowers. It's like every other flower. And then I have this vine that I'm gonna like attach to it because, you know, I want to do something with these buttons. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use other buttons. I couldn't find colors that I liked that much, but I also didn't do that much digging. And I'm working on the bunny. And right now, it's a Miffy head, but I'm gonna make it have the face of the bunny. It's gonna be done tomorrow. So, but for you, it's gonna be like 4 seconds. So I'll see you then. She's done. Oh. She's done. I love it. She's so cute. And the back is just plain. So if you like, oh, I don't want any pizzazz today, you don't need any. The inside is hella lined too, so you can put let's say you want to bring your speaker. Oh, some micellar water. Oh, what's that? Some Into the Night perfume. And the straps are durable because the thermal strap is keeping them up. But yeah, it's done. I'm sitting on my floor now because I have nowhere else to sit. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like it. There's a dragonfly outside my window. I hope you enjoyed the process. Honestly, I'm gonna be making more. Not really sure when. I like it. I think it's giving Fluttershy. I think these colors are perfect for Fluttershy. That's what inspired it. I had all this yellow yarn. I was like, shit, Fluttershy. But, yep. That's all. Bye.